Continuing on from last time, we just got done with Chapter 2. Now we have a Peach segment, a Bowser segment, and then a bunch of errands to take care of. Most of which is getting a bunch of star pieces. So this is going to be another beefier part. Another filler part, too. Let's knock all this stuff out of the way. And then that way, next time we come back, we can just continue on with the rest of the game. Just waiting here for a bit. Got a really quick dancing minigame here with Peach and Tech. Just follow the button prompts. It's more or less Simon Says. Don't worry about fucking up either, by the way. That doesn't count against you or anything. Just a really quick waltz. Alright, now we have a very quick side-scrolling level with Bowser. And these would serve as the basis for Super Paper Mario, unfortunately. Thank God they're going back to the, turn-based system that 64 introduced. I'm so glad they're remaking this game for Switch. I didn't hate Super Paper Mario, it was just okay. Just okay. And speaking about the remake, I do like the invincibility effect they have for Bowser and that. It does look a lot better, I'd say. And if I recall, this part's even in the trailer. I'm surprised they have that bit in there. Alright, back to Mario. We got a bunch to get done. We'll be back here very shortly. Very, very shortly. And during the revisit, we're going to play just a very quick and easy minigame with Petuni. But first, let's go back to Flurries, because there's something we can get. A couple of things we can get, actually. This is definitely going to be a much longer cleanup episode. We have a bunch of fighting we have to do in the pit, the late game pit. Of course you want to waste my time. Why wouldn't you? Die. But luckily we'll be in and out of there really quickly. Just the first 20 floors. Before I do that at all, though, I do want to upgrade my partners. Nope, go away. Alright, so back in Flurry's room. Come over towards the bottom right, on this big open space here. And Super Appeal P. You should never need to use those appeal badges, as long as you're doing stylish moves. I really don't understand the point. Alright, let's start heading back to Rogueport. Got a lot of star pieces we need to get there. Got so much to get accomplished in this part. Damn you. Die. And fuck you. Waste of time. Keep running, make sure I don't get hit by the stupid cleft. Easiest way to avoid the plants, by the way, walk forward, then walk either up or down. Got another star piece we can already get in here. Whoops, standing on it. There we go. Got another we can get by where we got our first curse. And then we can actually get into here as well. Gib. I'm not using that. There we go, got that. And before I forget, because I already know I'm probably going to, let's go to the door. Because there's a flip panel there as well. But just before that, let's head up here. Go all the way left. Forgot to get this one earlier. And there's a star piece in here behind the stairwell. We're not going to bother with the door right now. Luckily, the Goombas in this room seem to go away, like, after Chapter 1. Never understood that. Speaking of Chapter 1, we unfortunately need to head over there. Because there are some star pieces we can get with the stupid, spin jump ability. There are 2 in town, and 1 where we got the key, in that room with the red bones. I am not kidding. Go away. I really do not have time for you right now. Squeeze through here, and it's to the left. Alright, now let's go to Petalburg. Nope. Nope. Back to Petalburg. Again. Alright, the first other one in Petalburg is over here. That douchebag we saw off to the left is Bob Ulber. We won't have to worry about him for some time. Alright, back to Rogueport. So many star pieces just opened up. You know what the worst part is, too? We haven't even gone to the Trouble Center yet to accept a request. And we're going to get the long one done and out of the way first. Of course, I'm referring to the one in the pit where you have to save a Toad Father. But luckily, that only requires you to go through the first 20 floors. We'll have some new titles to encounter while we're down there. And before I even bother with that, I'm going to make sure that I get all the star pieces that I can for the time being. Upgrade both my party members, etc. Let's grab this. Of course I got an email. We can at least accept the request for right now. There we go, it's this one. Hello, Luigi. I wonder if Lumpy's in town yet. I want to say yes, but I'm not sure. I recommend using a guide for the star pieces. You're not going to know where all these are at your first time around. Well, unless you're using Miss Mouse anyway. Oops, sorry. I really did not mean this well. Anyway, Miss Mouse is an optional party member that you can get. You will not be able to recruit her until after you get done with Chapter 4. And since it is technically a new day, I'm going to go ahead and check the board. Well, could always use that for the recipe journal. Okay. Let's see, any other star pieces that I can grab? Yes, there is technically one other one I can get right now. So I'm gonna go get that. And then I'm gonna head back up and around and talk to Dazzle. That fella right there is wonky. Back on up we go. We'll be taking the left side down to the pit. Just so I can get that paper fold out of the way with Flurry. And one other thing I forgot to check really quick while I was in this area. I'm going to go see if Lumpy's there. Yes, he is. I was right. It was after Chapter 2. Make sure you do this. It is well worth to do so. One more time. There you go. He's all set. Let's go upgrade Flurry and Coops. If you have all the Shine Sprites up to this point, you'll be able to do so. And now Flurry. We are going to be abusing the ever-living hell out of Flurry in the next chapter coming up. I'll demonstrate what I mean when we get to it. Alright, let's go pay a visit to Dazzle really quick. Make sure you get the other flower saver. You're going to want that. And then I would recommend you pick up the savers from there. I'm sorry, not the savers, the finders. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me double check. Something really quick here. Let's see, I could get both the finders, and I could maybe then get a... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I meant to get this. Get this. Flower finder. Hard finder. And pretty lucky. Don't need that on right now, so we can take that off. I'm not going to need that for a while. Putting that on, and then this. Alright, let's go save the kid's dad. I'm gonna store this too. How much room do I even have? 12 slots. Okay, that's not bad. And let that serve as a good example as to why I haven't bothered with any of the free items that you get underneath the report yet. There are a couple on this side as well I'm not going to bother with just yet. There we go. Now that paper fold is out of our frickin' way. Let's go and talk to the kid here. Let's go help out his dad. Forgot to demonstrate this earlier. You can actually initiate a fight with the spin jump. That is another tattle we technically need to get, so go ahead and whip her out. And I could have technically gotten one or even maybe both of the power pluses, but there's really no point to doing so at this time or at this point in the game rather, because don't exactly have a whole lot of badge points to work with just yet. So for that reason, I'm holding off on getting them. Let's see, do I have Flower Saver P? I do have that. I should really equip that. Let's see. We'll take that off. We don't need that on for right now. And then I guess I'll put on Multi-Bounce and Power Smash. Go away. Also, I want to demonstrate a trick later on in the game. I won't be able to do it here. But basically what the trick is, let's say we're in the regular overworld and we just got done with a fight. If you mash the shortcut or any of the menu buttons and go over to badges, you can take off whatever you don't need at that given time and put on Flower Finder. And then as the enemy's still exploding, you'll get a bunch of FP out of it. So just something to keep in mind. But since I can't do that here, much better. I'm not putting up with that, so Power Shell. If we're lucky, we'll get a Fire Flower out of it. Of course not. The pit's also a decent way to make money. I'm not going to bother going down to floor 30. I normally like to do that for a badge, but no. I'm not going to need it. And that would be Zap Tap. But I'm already going to be using Clock Out anyway. So no point in me getting it. And in total, we will be taking 3 trips down the pit. This is our first one. Next time around, we'll go down to 450. And then the last trip, we're doing the whole thing. And there's a very good reason for me doing it that way. Because 450, you can get a strange sack. And that will double the amount of items Mario can carry at a given time on him. And I'm going to want that. Especially when we start doing a bunch of recipe stuff. Now, another badge you may have seen me get earlier was the Chill Out badge. And, you may have noticed earlier throughout the playthrough, I would get hit first. The Chill Out badge prevents that from happening. You should never need that at all for anywhere in Chapter 3, but I like getting it. If anything, at least just for the pet. Plus, we're going to be making use out of it throughout the game anyways. May as well just get it now. And since I already spoiled it earlier, Miss Mouse gets a really neat ability that lets you steal both items and badges from opposing enemies. So it's well worth your time to recruit her. And that's pretty much the only reason you ever want to recruit her, because her other abilities, they suck. And her regular means of attack, it pierces defenses. She really doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Wrong menu. 9 more floors and we'll be out of here. I'm not going to use the mover. You may recognize him from Chapter 2. Same puny. Now, the only reason I'm not using his services is, well, coins. So basically, it's me being cheap. Let's see, spin jump. Boop. Owie. Oh, crap, I don't have the Power Smash equipped. Oh well. And whatever, I'll just go ahead and get Bell out in Sweet Treat. Doesn't matter. Prick. Let's see if I can super guard this other one. Lovely. And now Koops. We'll see these guys in Chapter 3. Trying to get a better vantage point. There we go. I'm attacking with Koops just because he does more damage. Alright, now let's go ahead and get Goombella out. Get his tattle done and out of the way. And then we'll take care of the Puff. Damn it. Oh well. She's about to heal up anyway. Come here, you. I said, come here. Whatever. Oh, great. Now I can't jump on him. Thanks, stage. You know what? Fuck that. I'm just gonna use the Earth Tremor. We're about to level up anyways. Out of the freaking way. Get all my BP and my FP back. And we'll put this on. Yeah, that's fine. Yay, free floor! We'll go ahead and power shell. Hammer. Damn it. And money. Nope. And power shell. Good. Damn it. Thought I timed that properly. I'm probably going to use a sweet treat next floor. Oh, there's the dad. Nice, we're almost done. We got one more floor after this, then we can get out. Sweet treat. Because why not? Power Shell. Let's wake the dad up. And head on out of here. After we deal with this Dark Puff. Come here. Fuck you. Bunk time. I screwed up the stylish, whatever. Alright, let's get him back to his kid. And there's a really good badge in here. We'll probably use that once or twice throughout the playthrough. And this unlocks another minigame for us at the parlor. And that will unlock the, paper minigame for this. I'll more than likely end off the part with those minigames. I could have maybe split this up into 2 parts, but I really do want to get a move on with the story. So, I feel that it's best to get these filler parts just done out of the way. Alright, let's go back to the tree. Before we do that, we need to go to the store, because I need to withdraw the what's it called, the life shroom. And we're also going to go pay a quick visit to Jabba while we're in there. Let's see, where's that life shroom at? There we go. I forgot to sell the Sleepy Sheep while I was in Petalburg, but oh well, I'll wait until another trip there. Because we will be back there later. Back to the tree. So, once you get your life stream out of your inventory that hopefully you saved from picking up inside Hooktail Castle, you're essentially saving that for this Trouble Center request. Worst case scenario, the final chapter behind the door, they throw life shrooms at you. First things first, let's go and talk to Jabble. Because otherwise, I'm going to forget. So anyway, once you're done with Chapter 2, head on back through here. Talk to the bush. And you get a free mushroom. Alright, now let's go and talk to Petunie. It's always the same one. Mario likes which person the most? There you go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and fry up the egg, and then just sell it. I should technically save it for a much later Trouble Center request, but by that point, we'll have fast travel back to the tree. So, there's really no point. Stop getting in my way, plants. Thank you. Jerks. And I hate to do this to you folks, but it's really not going to take that long. I'm going to go to Petalburg again real quick. Sorry. My stupid ass had to forget all about that. I really want to make sure I have more than enough space. And then after that, we'll finish up with some mini games over at the parlor. And thankfully, the reward is as simple as going over to the parlor and talking to Lala. You get some free tokens out of it. And I'm going to be doing my best to get the high scores in both minigames. Alright, but first, Petalburg. It'll be a really quick trip. And then we'll spend like the last few minutes or so playing those minigames. Nope, go away. Bad Goomba. Alright, there's the show. Yeah, that didn't take very long at all. Just making sure it's the only one in there. Yes, I really did just do that for 2 more coins. But hey, now I got another inventory slot too. Telling you, that's really going to come in handy. Because we're going to be doing a lot of cooking before we even depart on Chapter 5 properly. Alright, so for about the next 8-ish minutes or so, we're going to go and play some minigames over at the parlor. Hopefully get the high scores relatively easily. And call it apart. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this really quick as well. That way we're not spending as much time on the minigames, because they're really quick and they're a distraction, if anything. But I want to get my star power topped off here. It's really not going to take long. Alright, now we'll just get Koops out here. Do a single power shell, and we'll be on our way. Really? That's it? Come here. Go ahead and put Koops in front so I don't take any damage. I'm Alice. I see you, silly kitty. Good boy, buddy. Alright, now let's go play those minigames. Good boy. He's so good. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, right, I gotta cook that too, don't I? We'll do that in a minute. Anyway, this is Lala. Alright, let's play a couple minigames. The plane one is really easy to do. So basically, if you want to score really high in the plane minigame, just do a bunch of little swoops as you're going forward. Try not to halt your vertical, or I'm sorry, not vertical, horizontal positioning too much, otherwise you're not going to be traveling very far at all. And that's easily a high score. Let's do it a couple more times. Hopefully I can get a couple multipliers while we're in here, too. Damn, I almost got the multiplier. That's all these are, though, really. Just a fun distraction. And I'm saying fuck it at this point. Alright, let's do the other minigame. This is probably the easiest one to not only win, but also get the high score in. As long as you don't get blown off or hang too far back behind, you'll be alright. And sometimes you'll even see Luigi participating in these, which is kind of funny, honestly. Yeah, this is so easy to win. Let's see, did I get the high score? Awesome, I did. And I would say let's stop there with the minigames. And I suck ass at these, but I'll show them off. Hooray. Alright, one more. Damn. Oh well. And anytime you leave, she'll hold on to your tokens for you. Actually, we're going to go back in and use 6 of those for a prize. Because we're going to need it for later. We're going to want one of these. And from here on out, anytime I'm, like, in there and not showing off the minigames or getting high scores, I'm buying the tokens. That's another reason why I'm so cheap. They're 3 coins a pop. Alright, so we're going to store that. We're going to cook the cake. Cook the egg, sell the egg, store the cake. Alright, now let's take care of the egg. Alright, and let's go finish that up, and we will call it a part. Don't need that. And we will need that for later. Alright, well that's going to wrap it up for this part of the playthrough. Come back next time, we will finally get to move on with Chapter 3. I'll see you guys later on. Peace.